Alright. Reunited at last.
Words cannot well express my relief that we could rescue my sister, nor my gratitude to all of you. What of him, Golbears?
He felt it would be inappropriate for him to be present at your reunion with Ajdaya, and chose to remain down in the chasm. If you wish to hear an apology, however, I should be glad to drag him here.
Nay, that shall not be necessary. By his deeds hath he demonstrated his contrition.
So, what will you do now?
I've learned much, journeying together with you. Experienced things I could never have experienced alone. Together with Golbez, I hope to do the same as we labor to restore the 13th.
Then I suppose it's farewell for now.
What?
Be sure to share with Golbez what you've learned of the Source and its reflections, as well as the true nature of light and dark. He is as resourceful as he is determined, and will surely make the very most of the insights.
Indeed. Once we've gained a better understanding of the situation, I hope we can rely on your counsel.
But of course, I too shall continue probing new possibilities, the better to be of aid when the time comes. Ah, speaking of which... From ocean rise and cloud bank form, from mountain spring and rainfall storm,
Oh
from
no,
river
not
flow
again.
life be born. Come forth, my servant. I revised the incantation, which is not to say you know how it went before.
Oh, we'll never forget. We've got recordings.
Are we clear?
Look, the scare tactic worked once. But if you keep doing it without actually doing anything, it's never gonna work. Me again.
Nidana provided me with spare warding scales, which apparently provide greater protection than before. This should keep the familiar safe. So long as you give the Nixie ether from time to time, it will persist and serve as a beacon for us to find you.
Already we find ourselves with a new ally. Thank you.
The way it wiggles is kind of disturbing.
When you have the chance, please thank everyone for me.
Mm.
Those in Razatan, Garlemald, Charlian. The first and on the moon.
Oh, are we gonna...
A lengthy list.
Dude.
A gift for Reen. In return for the light she helped me harness. It's the Memoria holding Zeromus. If used to augment darkness in the first, it may help to create balance between our worlds.
An excellent idea. Similarly, why not entrust the Archfiend's Memoria to Zero?
In that case, I shall pass them on to Golbez, to inspire and admonish him in equal measure.
Oh, I know who they are now. I was wondering who, and now seeing both their names. If you do the role quest line in Shadowbringers, yeah, they explain that they are from the 13th who to the 1st. So finally, we get to talk about that.
What? There are others from our world who seek to restore it. Then please tell them this. Though we are worlds apart, in our shared objective, we walk as one.
Wow.
Sad though it is to say farewell, 'tis past time we return home. Pray, climb upon my back.
Till we meet again.
I really hope we do.
No matter where we are, or how much time passes, our bond will endure.
Oops. She says this, right? I hit that too soon. Oh, now we accept the quest. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. What? Copycat bulb. Okay. Welcome back, everyone. While you were away, a rent in the fabric of reality suddenly appeared. Through it, we could observe you locked in furious battle with Zeromus. By the time it closed up, we had seen your victory. Well done, by the way. But we still got briefings yet. You were safe and sound, and here you are. Thanks heaven. There, I hope Azra is safe too, and Zero? In a word, yes. Though we could not return Azra to her original form, Vitra granted her a new vessel, using one of his eyes. Her circumstances are unique, but it nevertheless makes me hope that there may be a way to save her other voids. As for Zero, she has chosen to remain in our world and do what she can to restore it. Ah, so the light of hope shines again amidst the darkness. Here, hers is an admirable dream. I pray that she hops and skips her way to making it reality. After research into environment capable of supporting life would be of use in the 13th. Oh, now there's a thought. A day may come when the people of the Source and the 13th work hand in hand. In anticipation of this, we must accumulate even more useful technology. And I must inform Jammingway as well. Spy an opportunity for the last Drake to expand into the void. The last Drakes. Oh, that's yeah, if you do the Beast Tribe quest line, it's apparently, if you've done the Beast Tribe quest lines, then the last Drakes is it's at the edge of the universe. But don't let us detain you with our habitat of brilliant ideas. We'll see that the gate is closed and the seal deactivated. We'll go home and get some rest. That includes you, Yonder. Oh. Thou dost command. Pray convey our gratitude to the Watcher for his timely assistance. It seemed Vitra is preparing to depart. Come, let us descend to the Tower of Battle. Rhyming and Golemald, tis be meet to inform Julius of our mission's outcome. Let us seek him out in Pedrum. Oh. So can we go back? I guess not. So we can't go back to the 13th, it looks like. The door is closed.
Oh, it's you again. Is everything all right?
Yeah. Why wouldn't it be?
So you were able to rescue Ashdaya. Thank the 12.
Channeling light from the first was rather ingenious. It may fall short of cross-rift travel, but it's still an impressive achievement in my book.
You're too kind. Suffice it to say, though, that I don't intend to rest on these laurels. There's always more to be done.
Zero stayed in the void, did she? Well, if I had known it would come to that, I would have said a proper farewell.
I'll be back. Took your word. Zero took your words to heart.
Really? I don't remember saying anything profound. Still, I'm glad that she got something out of her time here. As the days roll on, things will change for the both of us. But some things will remain as they are. As far as I'm concerned, Zero will always be a friend and comrade. And I will never forget her.
If she's working tirelessly to restore the 13th, it wouldn't do to be outdone here. When next Zero visits, we must see to it that you have a shiny new Garlemald to show her.
Indeed. And speaking of rebuilding, there's a matter I'd like to discuss with you and Alphino. Word has spread of our dealings with Razat Han, and people are excited by the prospect of standing on our own 2 feet again. Naturally, it won't be straightforward. It never is. But on the whole, I have a good feeling about things. In other words, it may be time for us to limit our involvement. That Garleans might take the lead? I can see the sense in that. No, that's not what I meant at all. Seeing as things are going well, we want you to take a rest. A proper rest. That's what I wanted to say on everyone's behalf. You've done so much for us already. Toiled beside us in the cold for far longer than anyone could ask. You've earned a reprieve 100 times over. So go on. Step away from here and head wherever you like. But if it were me, I'd choose somewhere warm.
I was thinking of taking a break anyway.
Far be it from us to go against such a heartfelt request. Though I would be lying were I to say matters here wouldn't weigh on our minds.
We could take a leaf out of Zero's book and roam about for a while. Maybe visit nations who share little history with Garlemald. Look for opportunities to foster future relations. We might learn something of recent foreign affairs that has escaped our notice.
I always work with you guys.
As an independent party, we would be well suited to the task. An excellent idea, Alice. Well, that hardly sounds like a rest at all.
Yeah.
To us, it is the best kind of rest. Stimulating and meaningful.
If it's settled, then let's return to Sharlayan and consider our options. What about the rest of you? Do you have any plans?
We're indebted to Lord Fortuneau and his colleagues for their cooperation. 'Twould be meet to report on the outcome of our mission.
Yeah.
Then it seems we are all bound for Charlian. Upon arriving, let us seek out Atheles at the rostra and have her notify Father.
Oh. Wait, aren't you the Scions of the Seventh Dawn? Or were, rather, I understand you're disbanded. What's going on? Audience with Lord Fosherhan. You're in luck. The forum has just this moment adjourned, and he is still inside with the scholar. Please wait here while I inform them of your presence. Apologies to have kept you. I trust you won't objective, scholar. Tense. My incorrigible children, are you not assisting with Golemod's reconstruction? Our hosts were most insistent that we take a rest, so here we are. But more importantly, Ronald has news that she would share with you. But the threat has passed. These are glad tidings indeed. Harnessing light from the first, a technological triumph that could have ended in catastrophic failure. But let us not dwell on hypotheticals. Like the ether from the Isles of Ham, you employed the light for peaceful, albeit unanticipated purposes. Knowledge exists to serve the greater good, as my father was fond of saying. I'm inclined to agree in this instance. It's been established that world-ending crises and the reflections are connected to calamities in the source. The strides you made in understanding the nature of and affecting a change in a reflection may prove vital for mankind's preservation. The forum will be eager to review your accounts thoroughly, for every drop of water serves to swell the great river of knowledge. Might we prevail upon you to prepare a comprehensive report, Gistola, on the subject of the void and cross-rift travel both? It would be my pleasure. We shall share these tidings with those who aided you. Not least of all. Now, if you'll excuse us, we must be on our way. I should be glad to speak with you both later. Growing light. Pistola has the look of a woman satisfied with a word. I hope so, because we are. With that, our obligations here are completed. Oh, Nahana. What news from down there? The return is wonderful. Mr. Sewer, all is well with us too. Was that so? We'll be honored, of course. I shall relay this to the others. A great feast will be held at Razahan to celebrate Ajaja's homecoming. We've all been invited. I'm afraid my sister and I must decline. They have only just returned home. To leave again so soon would be inconsiderate to our parents. With regret, I too must excuse myself from attendance. Prior commitment required that I remain in Charlian for a time. Let not our absence deter you, however. Pray enjoy yourselves to the fullest. I have no plans in particular, so you can count me in. I may as well visit the Radiant Host while I'm there. How about you, Ronald? I have a delivery to make to the first. Far be it for me to turn down free food. That's the spirit. But what about the memorial crystal? It would be remiss for us not to deliver it promptly to our friends in the first. Oh, yeah. Forgot about that. I was wondering, why do I have to make a delivery to the first? And it's like, oh yeah, I have to travel out the memorial crystal. And if they are to transfer light and dark between worlds, they will need command over the crystal tower. In which case, I shall give you my spirit vessel to take again. When you arrive in the Crystorium, the sentry at the tower should be able to round up everyone to you. Once you have seen the matters there, come and join us at Lake Hatuda. Give everyone our regards, you hear? Yay! Yay. Welcome back, madam. Mistress Rain is still in the ocular. Will you be joining us? Very good. If you would care to hear a good side, I shall send.
Ah, yes. The king has already shared what they glimpsed in the source. The day is won. and the danger past. Hearing the tidings lifted a great weight from my shoulders. Never before had I taken on such a monumental request.
Small though it was, we are glad to have played a role in saving the Exarch's home. And yours. Furthermore, the endeavor served to reaffirm the bond between the peoples of Lorvrant. Nurturing this bond, we will strive to be an example for the world Zero aspires to restore.
Is that a Memoria crystal? I can feel it. The tremendous darkness within. Using darkness from the void to restore balance to this world. If such a thing could be done!
Well, well. Though night has returned to our world, darkness cannot arise of its own accord, much less in abundance. But if it could be brought here in like manner to how we channeled light to the void, it may well be possible to restore the empty in its entirety. Do you still have that spirit vessel with you? If so, I beg you loan it to me for a time. I would use it to investigate a way to have the tower receive rather than send energy.
Alright, but...
Thank you. I shall commence my work at once, in concert with Unu Kalhai, and rigorously explore the possibility.
I too need to explore new possibilities for my powers. My recent experience at Navatha Reng has taught me that. To that end, I will set aside botany for a time, and focus instead on myself. Knowing Zero is out there, doing her utmost to restore her own world, it inspires me to redouble my efforts.
There you are.
Gaia?
I waited and waited, but you never came. What have you been doing here?
Gaia!
Oh. Do I know you?
How much do you really go with? Don't tell me you lost your memory again.
Oh, I'm just teasing. I wouldn't forget you in a hurry. I'm still keeping my diary, adding new memories to it every day.
Not only that, Gaia's writing a story too. I can't wait for it to become a book.
What? She's a writer? Well, that's
Enough about that. What were you talking about? Harnessing darkness from the void. Oh, there's an idea. Of course, if you're dealing with darkness, Reen alone won't cut it.
Of course.
Next time, call on me as well, alright?
So I wonder if this scene would happen. I wonder if this scene would happen if you didn't do, whatchamacallit? I forget what it's called. Eden. If you don't do the Eden story, would Gaia still show up? It was a mighty struggle, but we would be victorious in the end. I doubt not that the people in Nova will cheer when they learn that the Warrior of Darkness managed to save her home. I know you are a busy woman, so don't let me keep you. Rest assured that we will continue to work with you again. I was planning a trip to Ilmeg, but knowing how devious would join me. I also wouldn't mind visiting Amarat someday. And they're late. And to see where those two lived in the time the ancients once. What is it? Oh. Mr. Stoppable, you honor us with your presence, though I am but a humble servant. Heartfelt thanks for rescuing the satrap, beloved sister. But without further ado, the great feast to celebrate this joyous occasion is about to begin. You are Mayhem Man, and you are a guest of honor. Yay! Food! Jeez. Oh, it's the children.
It cannot be. Oh, Vashan, my darling little brother. To think that I will never see you again.
Oh.
The way you carry on, anyone would think he was actually your brother. Save your tears now. His Excellency still has one of his eyes. And he has made it clear he intends to continue using his vessel. You'll see Varshan again. Never fear.
Truly? But Will it be the little one?
Personally, I prefer the adult vessel. It cuts a gallant figure and has superior functionality besides.
Oh, he wants a little brother, not a older one.
I don't care about such things. My little brother is little and adorable.
You're making it weird, sir.
Sisters, give me strength.
'Tis a fine thing being so loved.
Oh, this is awkward. A way to get me out of there.
Had enough of the revelry, have you? So, what's next for our hero?
Clean up. I've got a bunch
No
of
need to
things.
decide just yet. You'll recall our escapades in the void began with a treasure map I paid entirely too much gil for.
Yeah.
You can't force an adventure. It'll happen when it happens. And you'll know when the time is right.
Yeah, so we get to blame you for all this. Is that what you're trying to say?
Till then, it's good to lend an ear to others and their tales. And speaking of others...
Discussing each other's plans, are we? Alas, I have nothing exciting to share. I foresee an extended confinement in my Sharlayan chambers, compiling my theories on cross-rift travel. My research may be classified, prohibited by the powers that be. But so long as a bond exists between people, ever shall our worlds be connected. As it stands, a means to travel to the first is within reach, and I would be satisfied even should my research not exist in an official capacity. And what of you, Estinian? Have you any plans?
Of course.
He never was one to stay put for long, though I've no doubt he will make himself known when needed.
Mm-hmm. Oh, he's calling them. How are you letting them know? How are you letting the other dragons know it's okay? That Ashija has returned. 'Twas a lively feast, was it not? And it impressed upon me once again how dear Vitra is to his people. Well, as much as I should like to linger, this past time I took my leave. If you mean to depart as well, I suggest you call on Vitra before setting out. And before I forget, thank you for everything we learned and for everything we accomplished. I could not be more grateful. Until next time, take care. Oh, that's kind of sad to see. Oh, that's sad. The tail clips through his the armor. That's sad. There's a lot of like Sadly, there's a lot of clipping issues with clothing in this game, and they don't, especially with if you have a tail, it's gonna clip through no matter what. Like my hairstyle will clip through will actually clip through certain pieces of armor, which is annoying. Ronald, I hope you enjoyed the festivities. To be able to celebrate Azutel's return with everyone was just moving beyond words. Least you wonder, I've chosen to use this vessel for now. The better to escort my sister at Razahan. This leaves my true form without an eye, but do not anticipate having need of it. But I do not anticipate having need of it in the immediate future. Long have I dreamed of showing Azutel my beautiful city, a glimmering jewel born of unity. Relish every moment of it. Now then, I believe we both, Justola and Nistini, have embarked on our respective journeys, but have you yourself business elsewhere? If not, you are welcome to remain here as long as you like. Should of import arise, we will import you, but until such a day arrives, I bid you to take your ease. An old Charlie. Oh. Oh.
Everything appears to be in order.
Please tell me we're gonna get a real quest with Kyle.
Finished at last. So time-consuming. How nice would it be to have a mammoth to handle such tasks? Now then, let's have a look at you. Quite old, this letter. We'll need to store it carefully.
Why don't you just look at it real quick?
Addressed to grandfather, and come all the way from Tuliolal, from a Gulu someone. Oh, the ink's too faded. Hardly anything is legible. Come on, give me something. A commission to investigate the Golden City in Tural. How odd. No one ever mentioned such a commission, nor have I seen any records. Something else in here. What an unusual earring. How does it relate to the petition, I wonder? Oh, did you go there, grandfather? To the Golden City in Tural?
Back again already, after making a show of leaving. this is it. Charlian. Quite a far cry from Tuliolal, yes? Come, let's go and find your candidate. Our adventurer friend.
But that's the stage. Let moonlight kiss this darkened shore as seaward drifts our gaze once more. For others to follow. You did it! Just that's the main story. Alright, let me take a 10-minute break now. And then we will do we'll do the alliance raid, and then that'll be it. Cause I'm not like I said, we gotta do Alan. We gotta get back to Allen Lake. So let me. I think I'm not sure how we get to